making your wedding day an unforgettable experience for everyone involved. It's the dream of every bride. Hello, I'm Sheila Hyland. Brides, you plan for months and even years for your big day, and it all comes down to a very fast 6 to 10 hours between your ceremony and reception. So how do you get the best agenda and best time management and money-saving advice for the best value? And of course, how do you get powerful tips to avoid a wedding disaster and instead make it known as the best wedding ever? We have all of that information and so much more thanks to industry expert Sal Ricchetti. He's been involved with planning and executing thousands of weddings, including several celebrity weddings. And he's the author of the book, Brides Speak, What I Did Right and What I Did Wrong. Sal offers tips, do's and don'ts, and valuable inside information that you won't be able to find through bridal websites, bridal magazines, or through most wedding planners. Brides, get ready to take some notes and take in a world of information. Sal, welcome. There are just so many different topics for brides to have to think about. It can be overwhelming, I know. So what are your initial thoughts for our brides to be?
Well, thank you, Sheila. First of all, congratulations on your upcoming wedding, and please enjoy this process. So there are 4 important people that need to show up to make a successful wedding. Otherwise, it could be a disaster. So who will that be? 1 and 2 are the wedding couple, 3 is the officiant or priest or the person who's going to marry you, and the 4th is the entertainment, such as your band or DJ. Everything else does not affect the success of a wedding. Your cake could fall over, your flowers could die, the limousine can break down, the tuxedos might not fit the groomsmen, the food might be terrible. So if any of those 4 people do not show, then your dream wedding day can be a nightmare.
So Sal, where should the couple start then?
Well, for starters, set up a separate email account for your wedding. This can be useful whenever you correspond with vendors or when you give your email out online or at a bridal show to gather information. I highly recommend attending at least one or a few of the best bridal shows in your area. I don't recommend smaller, unknown shows that only have a few vendors to select from. Bridal shows are the best way to secure vendors, as you are able to see and talk to them face to face all in one place. You can then set up appointments to go see them to discuss the details of their services to see if it's the best fit for you. I would be leery of going to a bridal show that is just for free. Next, let's set up a date for the ceremony and choose a reception site. You can negotiate a discount with your vendors and venue if you have your wedding on a weekday, Friday night, Saturday afternoon, or Sunday. Also, off-peak months from November through March. So you don't want to have too much drive time in between the ceremony and reception, as your groomsmen could get into trouble, the guests get bored, they get angry, they get hungry. You don't want to choose picture-taking locations following the ceremony that are far from the reception site, as you don't want to run behind and keep your guest waiting. Keep in mind, a bridal party of 10 or more people can create delays with coordinating your bridal party, getting in and out of the limousines, going to the restroom, applying makeup, and so forth. It's very important to keep a schedule and consider these factors. Keep in mind, your guests are waiting for you back at the reception and might be getting bored.
Sal, as soon as someone starts thinking about the details of their wedding, they might wonder if hiring a wedding planner is a good idea or not.
Well, let me give you some of the pros and cons of wedding planners and some really important things that you need to watch out for. Securing a wedding planner can be useful. However, it's not a must or mandatory. Marriage planners are not required to have any type of license or certification, so there's no industry standard. And if you're on a tight budget, as most couples are, it can be costly to hire outside help. Instead of using a planner, you can use the money to upgrade other parts of your wedding. I've even found that some brides had so much fun planning their own wedding that they wanted to become a wedding planner themselves.